The new channel. The new channel. Hashtag TNC Now.
The views, opinions, and insights expressed in the following shows are those of the host, producers, guests, and viewers. They do not necessarily reflect the position of the channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to the new channel. Our passion transforms a community that sees all things new. I'm Angie Kabukit, live streaming from Antipolo City.
And I'm Chino Horo, streaming live from Mandaluyong City. Good evening. You're watching TNC PressCon featuring BaiCon InFest 2021. All right.
Chino.
Hello, Ange.
It's been a while.
It's been a long while. Happy to be back.
Happy
Kamusta
to
ka?
have you back. Okay
Yes,
naman ako.
definitely.
Okay naman ako. Yeah, doing very well. And we miss you here sa the new channel,
Uy.
syempre.
Miss ko rin yung TNC family, of course.
For sure.
And again, I'm
for
very
sure.
happy to be here.
Right. And we just want to say good evening to everyone that are tuned in right now. Welcome to syempre TNC PressCon. And we're very excited to have everyone here tonight. Syempre, meron kaming guest talaga na, actually surprise guest for everyone. And I'm sure may enjoy yung episode natin tonight. And ayun nga, so Chino, what have you been up to?
Wow, good question. Actually, great question, Ange, kasi for the longest time, actually ever since we had our season break, with the new channel, it's just really been more of yung being busy with my day job or day work. Sobrang busy in the sense that it's already Q4 of the year. Christmas is actually coming in very, very soon, di ba? So, alam niyo naman, kahit pandemic ngayon pa rin, it's still considered a busy season for all of us every Q4. So, yun lang pinagkakabalan ko. And aside from that, may bago akong dog. So, another great way to actually keep myself busy and stress-free on top of my job. So, yeah.
Right? Actually, congrats on the new dog. I
Thank
can totally
you.
relate. They're the best stress relievers ever.
Totoo.
Talaga.
I totally
Right.
agree.
And speaking of being very busy, ladies and gentlemen, lahat ng mga nanonood ngayon our guest, by the way. Baka magulat kayo kung gaano siya ka-busy, at such a young age, Chino,
Right.
I'd love to call her a woman. This woman has been really making waves talaga in the digital world. And pakilala na ba natin to?
Yes,
Kasi-
oo. Let's go for it.
Right. So, sige, ako na. Papakilala ko siya. Just to give you guys a little bit of an idea of what she does. This woman is a creative communicator. She is the current Group Chief Operating Officer and Creative Strategist for the Republic Group of Companies. And aside from that, she has products that showcase the Vismin culture through the BaiTV. We have BaiSocial. This is a digital talent agency. We also have BaiCon InFest. Chino mentioned that earlier, and we
Yes.
will be talking about more of that later on. And we also have Media Intelligence. This is a social listening and insight mining career. And just this 2021, she led the launch of G.Spot or G Spot. This is an online platform that talks about the everyday Bisaya woman. And she was also an awardee. She's part of the top outstanding students of the Philippines for Region 4. Wow. And you know what? Finally, this very small detail is so big to me that I need to mention. She is a mom of a 6-year-old Shih Tzu named Matcha. Right. So if
Ooh.
you're ready, maybe you can introduce our guest now, Chino.
Yeah, huwag na natin patagalin pa. Without further ado, let's all give a warm welcome to Bea Alfar Evardone. All right. What's up,
Hey!
Bea? Hello,
Hi
hello. Welcome to the
everyone.
show.
Good evening. Good evening. Hello everyone. Hi Chino. Hi Ange. It's so nice to
Hello.
meet you and be with you tonight. Ayong gabi. I'm calling in live from the Queen City of the South, Cebu City. Hello, hello. May gabi ka na itong tanan.
Yan,
Yan,
wow.
maayong
From
gabi sa
Cebu.
mga taga
Maayong
Cebu.
gabi. Yes, definitely. And speaking of Cebu, just really quickly, when was the last time that you've been to Cebu ba? Para malaman natin yan.
I was dreading that question, Bea, because people would know my age. Okay. The last time, okay, sadly, no. The first time, let's talk about the
Yeah.
first time. Okay, bubukayin ko
Sige,
na
first.
ito. Actually, Bea and Sheena, the first time I ever went to Cebu was way back in high school. That was 1990, no. 2001.
Okay, 2001.
2001, high school. Let's leave it at that.
Galing mo dun you played the 90s card and then withdrew it, 2001 na nga lang yung sasabihin ko.
Right.
Ako din, just like you, Ange, it's been a while since I've been to Cebu, and it's actually great to talk to someone, a Cebuana in particular, gracing us with your presence, Bea, and we are so excited to actually find out more about you, what you do, about Cebu na rin siguro, sama na natin lahat yan,
Yes.
all in this show tonight.
Sige.
Right. So I could give you more reasons to come to Cebu. Maybe we can talk.
Oh, definitely.
Gusto ko doon.
Definitely. Gusto ko yan.
Gusto ko doon. Ayan, so yeah, let's get the ball rolling, no? So I have my very, very first, so alam mo na, we're gonna be asking you a lot of questions tonight, no? But the very first that I'm very interested about is, at such a young age, you're 28. And like, sige na nga, compared to Chino and myself, that are a tad bit older than you, parang, at such a young age, what made you get into the digital world?
Okay. I got interested in digital when I was in college. I was I was very active in student council, and I just really noticed that whenever we made our announcements for student council activities and we would post it on the billboards, parang hindi na napapansin, and I noticed that everyone was on their phones. And so I would always say that the start of my social media career was when I started our student council Facebook account that still exists until now. Talagang dun ko na in-announce yung mga activities ng school, important reminders, clear and signing schedules, and I have seen parang an increase in student involvement in activity and an increase in student attendance because of being active on Facebook. Kasi this was way back 2011, 2012, and people still had a stigma na parang don't be on Facebook too much, and people were trying to limit parang Facebook, the use of Facebook. So it was a stigma, and now then I just made use of it, and I got interested because I really parang was able to see the result of our attendance na talagang nag-increase dahil sa social media. And then that's where it all started. So I love documenting the things that I do. I like being able to connect with everybody. I use Messenger. I use a lot of parang digital tools to be able to make things happen talaga. So dati I made use of Facebook groups for my thesis, talagang yun. And then I really got interested in it because I love how super data driven the industry is, that you can see parang the results of your efforts then. And so That's where it all started. My first job was a digital marketer for a hotel here in Cebu. As part of the marketing team, my focus, because I was a young, fresh grad, my focus was parang elevating its social media presence. And so that's where the interest started until I eventually got more interested in social media, that I started my own small agency where we serviced and provided branding, social media services to local accounts. So mga SMEs, mga maliliit na businesses that were super homegrown, which I found super fulfilling because, these are Cebuanos trying to make a difference in Cebu. And we just really wanted them to parang expand their presence through digital means. So yun, and then I realized that parang ang hirap magpatakbo ng agency na tatlo lang kayo. Talagang mahirap siya, and talagang at I had to do social media, copywriting. I even did some photo shoots. What else did I do? Project management, accounts management. Talagang I experienced it all in 2 years, and handling 9 accounts all together. Tapos tatlo lang kami. So it wasn't easy at all. And so I realized na parang hindi ko kaya to. I have so much to learn because I made so many mistakes. As in, ang dami. And may mga kliyenteng nagalit, may mga kliyenteng masaya. So it was super, super parang worthwhile going through that. And then I found Brian, who currently owns the company I'm connected to right now. And he helped me, parang he provided me with the right connection, the right network, the right people who could teach me and make me parang grow more in this industry. And then now, when I joined the company, it started out 15 lang kami. And now we're a team of 90. So after the span of 4 years. So we're currently the largest Bismin agency. So digital agency. So that's my story.
Nice.
Wow, it's very very inspiring. To be honest, Bea, kasi I can relate to you in a sense that I was also part of the student council when I was during my
Yeah,
high school days, and
yeah.
I'm sure Ange can relate to this when I say that, yung social media, the digital world, if it was only present, during the time that
Yeah.
we were very active in school, diba? And I'm talking about late 1990s to early
Yeah.
2000. Kasi what was very prominent during that time? Friendster. You got
Friendster,
MySpace. It's not
MySpace.
really yeah, it's not really more about yung what Bea and the team is doing now, wherein it's really digital advertising and all that influencing. It's just really more to connect with people, diba? And may
Exactly.
mga limitations. It was just starting out back then. So
Right.
I'm very happy to see that there is this group, Bea and team, who is actually able to exploit the social media scene right now, in this world that we're living in, right, Ange?
Exactly. And speaking of the current status of the digital world right now, sabi nga nila, it's the age of influence. And buti na lang kumabol kami, Bea, sa buti na lang nakahabol kami talaga nila Chino, no?
Right.
Kasi, it's such a blessing, actually. It's such a great advantage to be in the age of influence. And speaking of influence, why don't we talk about the CICP? And
Right.
this is something that I'm very interested in. Right. So, can you, for the benefit of our viewers, what exactly is CICP?
Okay, the CICP, or the Creator and Influencer Council of the Philippines, is a council that was created with the goal of uplifting the influencer marketing and content creation industry. As we all know, influencer marketing and content creation changes by the minute. Talagang it's always evolving, and it's a fairly new industry in the world, especially here in the Philippines. So talagang working, the company kasi, we currently have an agency, but also we have an agency that services clients and brands, but also we have a talent agency wherein we manage content creators. And so parang nakikita talaga namin the challenges, the wins, parang the points of improvement of the industry. And basically, it's a group of passionate people talagang from different stakeholders of the industry. So brands, um, brands, content creators tapos agencies working together to create parang the standards for influencer marketing in the Philippines. So I work with Sina Jim Guzman, the president, is Gapos from Lagapalooza, Cara Santiago from Sport It, Apple is a member of CICP. So Erwan Yusaf, Carlo Ople, Mikey Busos and RJ Garcia, Nino Guerrero. So we work together to think of different ways to be able to elevate the industry. So this council talaga was actually born out of the event that, is happening in a few days, BaiCon 2019. Parang we found ourselves working together na parang, oh, you're passionate about this, you want to do something for the industry, okay, let's do it together. So talagang it started like that, like a casual conversation. Para siyang IMAP of parang influencer marketing. So yun, that's how it was born in parang February of 2020, formalized in July 2020. We're fairly new. So we had so many plans sana kasi we wanted to have monthly GMMs of physical, and then sadly nag-pandemic. But proud to say that in the past a year and a half of being able to run the council, we have not missed a GMM, and we've continued to add value to our members.
Nice.
Yes.
Well, you've actually mentioned a couple of names, no? Prominent names like Erwan Yusaf, Mikey Bustos, and the like. These are known folks who are, really influencers and have great content, no? So, siguro the next question here for you, Bea, is, if I'm a fan, if I'm also an influencer, aspiring influencer, or someone who has content but I don't know how to put it out there, but how do I become a member of your group? Kasi mukhang promising talaga yung mga projects na meron kayo eh.
Well, for you to become a member, all you need to do is really simply go to our website at cicp.com.ph. And through there, you'll be taken to a landing page that will allow you to give in your information. And then you will receive easy as that, and then you'll receive an email from the membership team. So you could either be a representative from the creator, if you're a creator yourself, or if you are a brand wants to work and understand creators, you can also do that. And also, if you are an agency, like an advertising agency, a media planner, even a talent agency, you can also join. So currently have 100 members now. Super, super proud of the team. And we're looking forward to see it grow even more in the coming years.
Great. Ayan. So to all, I am so glad you asked that question, Chino, because I have a lot of friends that, yung it's the age of TikTok, di ba?
Yes.
TikTok.
Alam niyo, sorry pero sa onset ng pandemic talaga, I got so much into TikTok. And then, doon,
Ako naman K-pop tsaka K-drama. TikTok, K-drama, talagang boom. Talagang I didn't see it coming, but here we are. Bumibili na ng merch.
Right.
We have come to this. Oh, wait lang ha. Shout out to our director, Direct Mabs. He's a huge Blackpink fan. He's a Blink. So I'm sure sobrang happy yan right now.
Hello,
Nice
Direct.
one, Mabs.
Ako naman, guess what group I stan?
BTS.
Yes, BTS.
BTS.
Ayun.
Yeah, right. So it's good that you mentioned about the membership. Ayan, if you're interested, if you're an aspiring creator or if you're a brand, ayan, just visit the website. It's cicp.com.ph and everything is there. I think it's very straightforward naman. And if you have inquiries, you can find their contacts there as well. Ayan, hello naman sa ating 581 viewers. I love it.
Nice. Hello to you guys. Good evening. Welcome to the show.
Welcome. Ayan. And Bea, ito na. So we have CICP, right? So that's where the influencers really are right now, where they thrive, where they present their content to put it out there. Now, from CICP, how does that translate into BaiCon? Because we already mentioned to them that we're going to be talking about it.
So yun nga, CICP was born out of BaiCon. Talagang we bonded, we met because of BaiCon. And so we made it parang the signature event of CICP every year. So it is where RGC, our company, collaborate with CICP to bring in the biggest names of content creation, influencer marketing on one stage. So it actually started out as a physical event in 2019 here in Cebu. Tapos it became, we were planning to make it so much bigger in 2020, but obviously the pandemic was there, so we had to do it digitally, but it was still big, and we were able to gather 108 content creators and influencers as well. So talagang it became parang the signature or the highlight event of the year for CICP. It's where we invite our members. It's where we showcase our creators. It's because the event isn't just there to entertain, but it's also there to educate. And the advocacy of the event has always been to encourage everybody to become more responsible users of the internet and to use content creators and influencers as champions of this strong message. So talagang it is really in line with the CICP vision for the organization.
Wow, that's very very nice, Bea. If I may ask also, no, in relation to what you just shared, the term BaiCon.
Mm-hmm.
Am I right to say that Bai came from yung parang pare in the
Yes,
Visayas and in the Mindanao area, like
Ah,
you call
okay.
someone
correct.
Bai, Hoy Bai, 'di ba?
Parang tol.
Oo.
Oo.
Or tol, yeah, or bro, pero in the Visayas, in the Mindanao area. Okay, so that's where Bai came from. All right, that's very very
So para siyang
creative.
ano, BaiCon because it's Bisaya and it's our group name kasi we have Bai TV, which is our channel. We have
Mhm.
Bai
Okay,
Social, which is our talent agency. So BaiCon is our event. So InFest naman is influencer festival. So InFest. So BaiCon InFest.
okay. That's
Ayun.
awesome. So, do we have any videos that we can share, in regard to BaiCon, so that our viewers can have an idea, in terms of what has transpired, the past few years, when you guys were doing this BaiCon Infest event? Because if yes, we want to show that obviously here in this
Right, right.
particular show, right? Pero if wala pa, or we're still trying to prepare that, no worries, because we want to ask, since you talked about BaiCon,
Mhm.
Bisaya, Cebu, di ba? Why Cebu? Why is Cebu the main primary location of BaiCon Infest, Bea?
All right. Why not? Leave it out. But mainly because we realized that these influencer festivals, conferences, not just influencer festivals, but even the bigger conferences happening in the Philippines always happen in Luzon. Tapos naman, we realized then that there are so many influencers and content creators in Vismin as well. So we wanted to create that stage na instead of people having to go to Manila or to Luzon to be able to enjoy a show, let's bring it here in Cebu and let's create a platform for local content creators and influencers to be discovered and showcased at the same time while being inspired by those who have already made it big in the industry. So talagang it was because of the lack of platform, lack of events in the Vismin arena that inspired us to do this. So I think we're the very first one to be able to mount an event like this here in Cebu City. And when we first started doing it in 2019, we had fans from Dumaguete, from Bacolod, from Davao, who actually flew in talaga sa Cebu because it was much nearer, it was much cheaper, more accessible for them. And so apart from that, we all know that there's a YouTube fan fest catering to YouTubers. There's a TikTok awards catering to TikTokers lang. Kami naman, we cater to all kinds of content creators, whether Facebook, Kumu, TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook. Even in terms of parang niche or content talaga, whether you're a mom creator, a foodie, a makeup guru, or a family blogger, there is a space for you for BaiCon Invest. So we pride ourselves in being parang platform agnostic and very very inclusive.
Nice. You mentioned Visayas and Mindanao areas, no? Bacolod, Dumaguete, and the like. Pero
Davao.
I'm pretty sure by by BaiCon being very very popular na, especially in the next coming months or probably even years more. So yung mga Manila folks will also be flying to Cebu na rin, and to attend
Oo.
this particular conference, right, Ange?
Right,
There,
right. Oo naman.
nung first, what we did kasi, we wanted it parang to be, the event, we wanted it to be parang a melting pot of different creators. So since 2019, we've been bringing Manila folks to the stage. So that's when I met
Awesome.
Erwan. So we were able to bring in Erwan, Mimiya, Mikey Bustos, Sina Vernon Vernice, Ray Hermar to the stage. Last
Right.
year naman, we were able to bring in Sina Kimpoy Feliciano. So we were able to bring in mga sila Alodia Gosing Fiao. So mga Manila folks naman, we also try to bring them in. So this year naman, we're also going to be bringing them also to inspire the local creators as well and to work with them. So Ranscal, Niana Natalia Guerrero, Ninong Rai, everyone is still going to join us. We also have Sina Kimpoy Feliciano. We have even celebrities who turn into content creators, sila Dimples Romana, live streamers and gamers, Magic Carp, Nick and Nikki. So talagang we're also happy to be able to provide that space not just for the Vismin region but also for Manila folks to also come and have a vacation in Cebu. In fact, some of them are here right now.
Ang saya naman. Grabe. You know, I'm such a huge fan of the Guerrero siblings. Like,
Yes, me
obsessed with
too.
Natalia. Ang galing mo. Have you seen them, Tino? I hope you
Yeah, I
have.
have. I have very, very, wala akong masabi. So, sobrang speechless in
Yeah.
terms of how they
Talented.
actually deliver their content. Sobrang galing nila. And
They're
again, like
they're
what I
open.
said, you've mentioned a lot of names who are very, very popular now on social media, and I'm very, very glad that they're a part of your group, Bea, and I'm sure you're very proud yourself as well.
For sure.
Yes,
For sure.
super excited.
And isa pa, you also mentioned Mimiya. Wala, I'm such a fangirl talaga.
She's a good person. She's a very nice person. I love her so much.
I'm sure. Super nice. But anyways, okay, now we want all of you guys to see how it happens during BaiCon. So ito, we prepared a video for everyone to enjoy.
Astig. Sobrang cool.
Oh my gosh! Brings back so many memories.
Exactly. Yung cellphone pa lang eh. The 3310 pa lang eh. Oh my
I
God.
know. Wait lang. Sorry, ang galing ng marketing.
Yes,
So
very very
relatable.
creative talaga.
Nakakainis. Right, right. And, oh guys, by the way, if you saw the last part ha, para magka-jowa na next year, pakitandaan yon para ipasa, i-share para magka-jowa na next year, okay?
Yeah.
Right. You know, that looked like a lot of fun, ha? Talaga. And really, true to the taste of the event. Talaga, nakita mo, game talaga yung mga influencers, no?
Yep. I could really say na parang, you know what, the event is there to entertain everybody. We've been in a pandemic for almost 2 years and talagang, sometimes we're running out of reasons to smile eh. We're running out of reasons to actually
Agree.
be happy. And talagang we wanted to take people back to a time when life was so much simpler, yung 2000s na parang inaabangan mo lang yung favorite music video mo sa Mix para makanta mo yung lyrics, o pinapanood mo yung favorite teleserye mo naman sa ABS, or yun pinapakinggan mo yung favorite song mo sa radio, or maybe some of us have actually lined up to audition for PBB or Star Circle. Kasi yung mga panahon na yun na lumalabas tayo sa bahay, naglalaro. And we just really wanted to give off that vibe na, hey, kalimutan muna natin kahit sandali lang yung mga nangyayari ngayon and balikan natin yung mga panahong simple lang ang buhay. But at the same time, while reminding everybody that, you know what, the internet is our only space, let's try to use it as a space where we could be kinder to each other. Let's go back, throwback tayo, but at the same time, let's be kinder to each other. So talagang yun yung core at saka goal ng event. So Pinoy Y2K, the 2000s era. So in fact, we've been giving away our PR boxes na may yung mga content creators natin, may yung Artista notebook. Remember the Artista notebooks of Sina Julina dati? They have that. Parang may personalized Artista notebook, beaded bracelets, colorful bucket hats, yung mga transparent na backpacks. If you get to see it, hopefully I'd be able to send you some. If we still have, but
Nice.
we will definitely be able to send you some, and it will be super, super nostalgic for you guys.
I'm sure aside from me, Ange will definitely be very happy and excited to
Hi.
get some of those merch.
Hi.
And then, ang ganda lang ng idea, Bea, kasi the mere fact that you guys are encompassing decades eh. Kasi we're already talking about 90s, and now you talked about Y2K, or yung, decade of the 2000s, and now we're in 2021, and we're still able to feel all of those different influences from those decades, and you guys are parang pinagsasama-sama niyo siya in one group, one event. That's really mind-blowing to me, to be honest.
Yeah.
And siguro, ang tanong ko din, sorry, now you can hear my excitement and enthusiasm when it comes to
Yeah.
BaiCon.
I feel you.
Kasi in our situation, like me and Ange, we are professionals, right? I do my thing as an operations manager during the weekdays. Si Ange naman, very busy with her marketing stuff, right? Pwede pa ba kaming sumali dito sa ganitong mga events?
Good
Bea, how
question.
can we join in your endeavor or group?
Yeah, there are definitely different ways to be able to join the event. So if you want to watch the event, it's going to be on October 30 to 31, libre sa Facebook Live, TikTok Live, and also Kumu. So it's 100% free. It's going to be the opening night is going to be from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Saturday, and on Sunday we do have the talks in the afternoon from 1 to 5, and the spotlight awards at night. So we do have a lot of prizes. So direct, we are giving away a lot of K-pop merch, gaming
Yun!
merch, cell phones, earbuds, gadgets. We're gonna be giving away the Blackpink light sticks. Binibigay namin the army bombs, mga albums, Lisa's albums, we're also going to give away. So, ang dami, because we truly understand our target audience na, the newer generation now into gaming, into K-pop, into parang even giveaway Tamagotchi, mga figurines.
Tamagotchi! Amazing!
Oo. What else are we giving? Funko Pops, so collector items. So, super easy. Ang dali lang ng mga games. So, for you guys to be part of it, you're having fun, but at the same time, you're getting your hands on your favorite merch. So, win-win situation for all.
Grabe, ang saya ng Tamagotchi. Oh my gosh!
I know.
Throwback.
Right?
Throwback talaga, yeah.
We are definitely watching that. And, the beauty of digital, ayan, ang galing kasi you made it free. Sa panahon ngayon, grabe, let's mention it, it can get pretty stressful sometimes, no? And by having these kinds of events on a digital platform, it's free for all. Grabe, this is really such a big deal. And pwede tayo mag-segue ng konti. I've been thinking about this out. So with this event, with the age of influence, no? Sino sa tingin niyo yung mga from the 80s, 90s, yung mga magiging influencers, if they were still like active or they were still with us today? Ako, mauna na ako ha. I've been thinking about it. I think Francis M would have been a perfect fit for this, no?
Okay. Right. Francis M is a legend, and he's known for so many things. He's led the hip hop scene, and he wrote so many good songs, not just to have a good time, but sends important messages. So talagang in terms of influence, he definitely would be a king. Ako naman on my end, I'm too young to say 80s. Baka isipin ko na lang, sorry, isipin ko na lang 90s.
Okay.
Probably talagang si Tita Jolina Magdangal would
Oh
have
yeah.
been a super fashion icon. Can you imagine if the internet was around at that time? She'd be posting her OOTDs on Instagram. She'd be singing in TikTok, and she'd be flashing her clips and her fashion
Yes.
tips, di ba, on Twitter and everything. So that would have been very fun. So talagang icon na icon kasi talaga si Jolina eh. She's the face of the late 90s to the early 2000s. So dati kasi wala you the only parang the what you call this, the real estate of content creators kasi ngayon are the platforms. Dati it included Artista notebooks, and whenever you'd go to National Bookstore talaga mukha ni Jolina lahat yung mga notebooks. So today, if it were today, it would be the banners of TikTok and the ads of Facebook and Instagram.
Cool. Since you guys have talked about or mentioned yung mga awesome na Filipino influencers, no, that could have been, no, ako naman, as a guy, no, universal motion dancers, street boys,
Ayan,
maneuvers. I mean, they never
the
had
dance.
that platform, before as compared to the platform that we have right now. And I think if they had this kind of platform right now, mas lalong sasabog pa yung tatlong grupo na yan. The
Yeah.
UMD, Street Boys, and the Maneuvers. So, yun ang aking, parang feeling ko magiging super duper influencers if they actually lived in today's world.
Sample nga, Gino. Chino,
Oh,
how
sample,
did,
sample.
Uy! Oh my God! Tama na lang, ganito lang. Yung joints ko sumasakit na eh. Parang, but
Ang
yes.
saya, ang
Yeah.
saya, ang saya. Wow, oo nga. Pero wait, Jolina, yes. So much yes to the butterfly clip that
Jolina.
I wore during some time ago. But yeah, I did
mine
that.
was confiscated by the nuns in our school kasi super strict eh. Parang we were only allowed to wear black hair ties, black ribbons. And one day I sported out the parang, the butterfly
Yes.
clip. Talagang kinonfiscate. Ewan ko kung saan na yun.
Grabe, no? Talaga, they had to confiscate it just because of yung fashion
Yes,
sense, that you have,
yes,
right?
yes.
But nowadays, hindi na ganyan ngayon eh. I think we're more open now. I want to believe so. Schools and all that, different people. Parang we're now open to different kinds of influence. And
Yep.
that's why this is called the influence era, right? This is the
Yeah,
influence
Right.
age.
Yep,
Diba?
well,
So,
my cousin who does homeschool, yung mga homework niya, vlog type ang pinapagawa ng teachers eh. So parang I had to help her with my niece and my cousin pala na parang talk to us about parang yung matter from solid to liquid or from liquid to solid. How do you do that? So you know what my cousin did? She's 7 years old. She created a vlog of parang creating popsicles, liquid
uh-huh.
popsicles in blender, put it in the fridge, made it into a liquid parang shake smoothie, put it in the fridge, and it became a popsicle. So the whole time she was vlogging, but it was actually a report about matter. So the younger generation now and even schools are more open to this kinds of parang career paths. I've tried asking so many of my cousins, what do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be a YouTuber, I want to be a content creator, I want to have my own YouTube channel. So talagang it's not it's a revelation, it's a good thing, it's where we're headed to
Right.
right now. So yun lang, hopefully we get to regulate it.
What I remember about the influence age, Ange and Bea, is that
Right.
I remember before yung call center industry,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
for a lot of people back then when it was starting, it was a fallback job. A lot of people are saying that it's a fallback job, you don't get to
Mm-hmm.
have a career out of it, parang saglit lang yan. And look at what happened now, di ba? Call centers are if not one of the best or probably number one in the country in terms of employment. And now we have the influence age. Now we have, TikTok, and we have all of these kinds of social media that you can use as a platform. Before, like when yung sinasabi ni Bea, um, wala naman tayong opportunity to really do a vlog and show to our teacher, solid, liquid, and gas, yung matter and all that. Pero ngayon, it instills confidence in kids. Kids right now are more confident simply because of being able to have this kind of platform for them. And this is really something that's a huge takeaway for me when we talk about BaiCon and we talk about influence in general in today's world.
Yep, definitely. I
Great
definitely
insight.
agree.
Great
Diba?
insight, Chino. And yeah, since we're already speaking of insights, no, ako naman, sige, let me give mine. For me kasi talagang before kasi when hindi pa onset ng digital world, we used to do things. Let's take for example sa school na lang, no. We used to really do everything manually. And that brought about a different kind of confidence and creativity in that generation. I was part of that generation, and we learned to improvise. We learned to like make instructional materials out of the common household materials, and that was a different kind of creativity. And then when I compare myself now to, let's say, my nephews, and shout out to my nephew who's a content creator, hello Enzo, and Nika, and when I see my nieces like Olivia, Rima, and Liva, diba? Shameless shout out na sa aking mga pamangkin. But when I see them and I compare myself to them, sabi ko, okay, this is different because sila din, yeah, I agree. Bea, my nephew, he was auditioning for a club to become a member. And they asked him to submit like a video, a content that showed him how his membership would be an advantage to the club. And nagulat ako, sabi ko, oh, this is very different from how we did it in the past. But at the same time, it's still creativity. It was a different kind of creativity. It was something that I
Right.
was not very like as comfortable as doing compared to them, but it was different. It was very refreshing. And alam mo yun, eto na, this is the now. So parang ako, okay, pressure, tita, have to keep up, but yeah, this age of influence brings about a very different and unique kind of creativity na.
That's
I
right.
mean, like, Mimi, yeah, my gosh, how did she come up with those things, diba? Talagang sumasakit din siyan ko katatawa just watching Mimiya. But anyways, yeah, that's it for me.
Yeah, and that's it. And that's why, if you guys are really aspiring to be content creators and you want to be a part of CICP, all you need to do is to type cicp.com.ph, be a member. And I'm going to give the floor to Bea now because Bea, I would want, you to really invite everybody here, sa viewers natin, and to everybody who's actually watching right now and who will watch this video to be a part of CICP and BaiConFest.
All right, so I'm inviting everybody to be part of BaiCon InFest 2021. So BaiCon is actually a collaboration between the CIC, where the Creator Influencer Council of the Philippines, that you could actually join by going to www.cicp.com.ph. We do a lot of cool things there to make sure that we uplift the influencer marketing industry. And at the same time, BaiCon Infest is the country's largest gathering of content creators and influencers in the Philippines. So we have Inka Magnaye, we have Ranska, Niana Natalia Guerrero, the OGs of the 2000s OPMC, Ramon Bautista, Barbie Almalbes, Kian Cipriano. And then we have content creators like Kim Poy Feliciano, Justine Lozares, we have Ninong Rai, even celebrities like Dimples, Romana, and Boyet Ami. Erwan Yusuf is going to be there. So basically, it's this one big event where you get to have fun, but at the same time, learn things about becoming more responsible in the use of your influence and your social media accounts, and your overall presence online. At the same time, the event is a fundraiser, so I'd like to encourage everyone that the event is for free. But if you could make a donation to hashtag Creators United PH, where we raise funds to procure workbooks for children who would like to parang educate at an early age on how to become more responsible users of the internet. So 100 pesos lang yung isang workbook, and we're going to be promoting that all throughout the show. So basically, talagang advocacy na namin is to encourage everyone to use their influence well on social media, and we want to be able to start to spark that, starting with children, and teach them against misinformation and disinformation. So again, October 30, 31, Facebook Live, TikTok, and on Kumu. See you there, Baiconatics.
Yun.
Grabe. Such a great
BaiCon
cause,
InFest.
by the way. Yeah.
It is.
Right.
Um,
Before, yeah, go ahead, Chino.
No, I just want to say, don't be surprised kung magsa-sign up ako dyan, Ange.
Don't,
I will judge you if you want an army
Don't be
bomb.
surprised.
Go
I
ahead.
might be one of those who will sign up. And again, amazing content, amazing group. Bea, you are amazing. Thank you for sharing with
Thank
us,
you.
all of these great things. And Ange, ikaw, sasali ka ba? Dapat sumali ka din, ha?
Chino naman. Ba't naman tinatanong pa natin? Hindi ko naman maitago my excitement. Alam mo, kanina pa ako nag-imagine dito. But habang yung flash, Bea ang nag-imagining of so many things na. But Bea, you were
Right.
giving a shout out to someone earlier. Sorry.
Shout out to all the members of CICP watching us tonight. Hi, Jim Guzman. Hi, Brian Yap. Hi, Gab Padilla. And everybody watching the show today, super, super thank you for supporting the event. Hopefully, you guys find time this weekend to, relax and win awesome prizes.
Right. No, I
Yeah.
want everyone to find time because this is going to be fun. And in case you guys missed the video we showed earlier, we just want to show it to you one more time before we say goodbye to Bea. Please watch this. Ayan. I hope you all enjoyed the video. And yun nga, this weekend magkita-kita tayo. It's gonna be live on Facebook, Kumu, and TikTok. Ayan ha. Tatlo na yan ha. Tatlo na yung pagpipilian nyo kung wala kayo mapili sa isa niyan. But anyway, Bea, congratulations in advance to you and your whole team. Talagang,
Yes.
you are an inspiration. I really want you to know that. Sheena mentioned it earlier, but I also want to tell you that you are an inspiration. The whole platform, your organization, it's such a great way to use digital for good, and I sincerely congratulate you for that. And thank you for being here on the show, Sheena.
Yes.
Thank you. Have an awesome
Shout out
team.
to the entire CICP community. Again, guys, kung hindi pa kayo member, be a member right now. Okay? And again, see you October 30 and 31. Awesome.
See you guys.
Right.
Bye,
See
Bea.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bea. Ayan,
Wow,
grabe.
Ange. That was crazy. That was insane.
I know.
Sobra yung nabuhay yung 90s, early 2000s na
Yes.
na katawang lupa ako. I don't know how to describe it, but
Yes
it's
po.
really 'di ba? Ang saya nung idea that again, yung sinabi ko kanina, they're able to really cross different decades. And this is something that a lot of the young ones nowadays are not really able to fully appreciate it. And by Bea and team CICP, BaiCon InFest, they're able to show that to the young generation as of today. Nakikita nila kung ano yung nagpapasaya sa atin, Ange, during those times, di ba? 90s and
Yes.
2000. Ibang-iba yung mga dekada rin na yun. But, yun nga, like I said, this is gonna be something that I'm sure everybody will be watching.
John Repuno, good evening, watching from Seoul, Korea. Hello.
Uy!
hello.
Ay, sorry, hindi ko alam masyado yung pero yun na yun.
And good evening also to John. Hello. Thank you so much for watching. And
Good
please,
evening, John.
magkita
Thank
tayo
you.
this weekend, ha? Wala kayong excuse. Hi, Jihan Manansala. Magandang gabi din sa'yo.
Magandang gabi. Good evening to you. Thank you for watching the PressCon. Uy, Richard Non, one of my colleagues in my company. Congratulations for watching.
Yeah,
Thank you,
yeah.
nakapanood ka.
Yeah.
Congratulations sa panonood. Yeah. Espera Claire, good evening. Watching from Pasig. Hello from Pasig City. Good evening to you
Good
guys there.
evening.
Yeah. Bridget
Ayan,
Cruz, magandang gabi po. Oo,
Magandang
attend
gabi.
kayo. Okay. So there,
So sobrang daldal namin. Ngayon lang kami. Kathleen Hermosa. Hi, good evening sa inyo lahat. Good evening. Also, thank you so much for
Good
watching.
evening,
Sobrang
Kathleen.
daldal namin. Hindi na kami nakapag-shoutout.
Oo.
Marcy Nez is watching. Hi!
Oh, Ines, hello. Ayan. Marcy Ines, hello,
Magkita-kita
hello.
tayo this weekend.
Ayan.
Yeah.
Hi, Apple.
And yeah, thank you, Apple,
Thank
for
you,
giving us
Apple.
a chance to host
Yun.
this.
So-
Sobrang saya.
I know, again, sana makabalik ako again in the very near future. It's been great to host this with you, Ange. And yeah, I mean, we'll see everybody next time. This is the PressCon. Again, please, supportahan natin yung BaiCon InFest. I'm sure you guys will all have a lot of fun. And mag-ingat-ingat kayo. Mag-ingat-ingat tayo palagi. Okay? Let's all take care always. Kahit na naka-vaccine na tayo, please make sure na mag-ingat pa rin tayo. Double ingat. Ikaw din, Ange, ha?
Yes, yes. Same to you and your family. And on behalf of the whole TNC team, I would like to thank everyone sa lahat syempre ng nanood ngayon at sa lahat na makikisali sa BaiCon InFest this weekend. Thank you in advance. And I also want to invite everyone to watch the other shows here on the new channel. Just go to our Facebook page, the new channel, and we are also on YouTube. Please don't forget to subscribe. Just search hashtag TNC now and hit the subscribe button and notification bell. And there, those are all the other shows that we have here on the new channel. Punta lang kayo sa Facebook natin. You can watch it's live or on replays. Ayan. Thank you so much. Again, Chino, thank you for co-hosting this episode.
Of course. My pleasure, as always.
Right. Thank you, everyone, and have a good evening. Bye.
Bye, guys. Thank you for watching the PressCon here on TNC.
Have you been dreaming of launching your own podcast but don't know how and where to start? Let ValuePod Productions podcast editing and management services help you effortlessly launch, syndicate, and grow your podcast. Message us at facebook.com/ValuePodProductions. ValuePod Productions podcast editing and management services, humanizing personal connections through podcasting.